Do you have my sunglasses? You're wearing my sunglasses. Okay, so Sam looks really good in my mom's sunglasses. So we are diving full on into summer today. We're heading off to do some mini golf. Just a minute. Yeah, just a minute. We're heading off to do some mini golf with our homeschool group. And then tonight we're going to a Rafters baseball game. Joe, are you super pumped?
Yeah.
What are we doing tonight? Rafters.
Rafters.
We're gonna go to the rafters, and everyone else is pumped up about what?
Yay! Yeah, let's go!
Let's go.
Yay!
Mini
Let's
golf.
go!
Okay, Joe, give everybody else a chance.
Yay! Let's go!
Mom,
Yes.
Sam put your lipstick on.
No, I didn't. I went like this. I totally faked it. I took it out, and then I looked away, put it on, and then I licked my lips and it made it look like, and then she totally believed me.
Okay.
But I honestly
I'm
didn't.
pretty sure he didn't, because his lips aren't shiny, but he is wearing my sunglasses.
Hey, I gotta put them on correctly, okay? Showing my eyebrows. That's how girls wear their sunglasses.
I don't.
Oh, that's how Amber does it.
All right, so we're heading off. We're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Adios.
it. Yep. Adios.
Today
We'll see you in a
when we
bit.
woke up,
Alrighty, so note to self. When something is across from a splash pad, you should probably know which splash pad in which town. So we're here, we made it. Just a little bit late, but that's all right. We're still gonna mini golf it and have a good time. Look at that chair. So this is where we are. Having a good time today. That's the biggest chair ever, Maria.
it's like one of those big chairs for kings and queens at a castle.
Yeah, I love it. All right, let's go. Let's go mini golf. First. There she goes. Oh no. Oh, you're lucky. Okay, mini golfing was really a blast. It was a really great place. And we came home and we had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch. And what else is going on? I'm walking down to the garden. I planted the garden while Peter and Maria helped a whole bunch yesterday. We planted the garden, and then the soil, it was just breezy and the soil was really dry. And then we had to leave, and Warren was going to get the pump set up and everything for the sprinkler. And then what happened is that when he looked out, it wasn't going. So he wasn't sure exactly, but he also had to get going and couldn't attend to it then. So I was just crossing my fingers and hoping that everything was going to survive. And then guess what? We got all kinds of rain. which was really, really, really great to set the garden in. So I'm just walking down here right now to check out to see how it looks, because like I said, there's like so much promise when you first plant the garden, and then you just never know what's going to happen. I don't know. I've had times where you come out and it just seems like just about every plant dies, or none of the seeds want to sprout. But it's looking pretty good, I'd say. I'm looking here. These tomatoes, which were the driest tomatoes yesterday, are looking okay. I think once I get the cages around them, they're going to stand upright and they are going to strengthen up. I think they're just a little too wimpy right now. These tomatoes over here look just fantastic. Absolutely perfect. And then this poor guy here. This was the one that was in the worst shape yesterday, and he looks like he's really struggling, but very green. I am going to just, oh yeah, that branch is completely done for. I think it's actually going to survive though. I planted dill this year from actual little plants, and this one little dill right here was really looking like nothing yesterday, but Maria said, let's just plant it. You never know, Mom. So we planted it. We'll see if anything happens. That looks pretty dead to me. But otherwise, it looks really good. So much promise. This morning, Warren figured out what was wrong with the pump, and it actually was that we only had one sprinkler head attached to it, and so there was too much restriction, and it has like an overheat shutoff or something like that. So we're gonna get another, well, he said he's gonna do it. He said he's got some more sprinklers or something like that upstairs in the warehouse, so he's gonna get that set up. We're good today because we got a lot of rain last night, but in the next day or so he's gonna get that set up for me so we can keep watering. And now we have a few good weeks here in June where we don't have to weed. It's like you kind of go and everything looks really, really good, and then one morning you just get up and you walk down and you go, ah! It's completely covered in weeds everywhere. But I'm gonna enjoy these 3 weeks while I can. So, all right. Today I also am thinking that I want to cook up a bunch of my meat for this month. So last month, for the month of May, one of the things I did that worked so well was I looked at all my meals for the whole month that I had planned, and then anything that I could make in advance that I could freeze. Oh, Joe's got his music cranked up again. Anything I could freeze and that, you know, still turns out really well, I did. So I cooked up a bunch of stuff. All right, so yeah, so I cooked up a whole bunch of stuff, and then all month I was able to just thaw that out quick, and it worked so well. It's June now, and I think it's like June 5th, if I'm not mistaken, and I have not done my big cooking for the month yet, all the things that that can be cooked ahead. So last night I did pull out a bunch of hamburger, and so I think I'm gonna go in now this afternoon and work on that until it's time to get the food on the grill. Because like I said, we're going to a Raptors game tonight. We're super excited about that, the first one of the year. So we want to eat supper early, and then we'll just get like a snack or something when we're at the game, rather than try to buy supper for everybody, because that gets really expensive. So yeah, so I'm just gonna get that stuff going. Let's go in, get meat cooked. I don't think I'll get all the meals for the month done, but at least I can get a good start. right, so the kitchen is cleaned up now, and here's what's going to go down. I have everything that I want to make ahead. I've already highlighted, and some of it might not be where I make the whole thing ahead, but like for example the pizza burgers, I'll cook up the meat with the onion, season it up, and then all I'll have to do on the day we want to have that is make sure it's thawed, add the tomato soup, and with the cheese, and we'll be ready to spread it on the English muffins. So that's kind of what that's why you see all these things highlighted, because these are the things that I want to either completely or partially make ahead. So what I have going here, last night I took out a whole bunch of ground beef. I think I've mentioned to you guys before, we're already out of all our ground venison from this year, and I'm going to cook up all of this. This meat here is going to turn into pizza burgers and taco soup, actually, just those two things. Over here I have some mild Italian sausage. This I'm going to fry up so it's ready for when we make our homemade pizza. And then I also have some chicken leg quarters. This is going to be for the chicken noodle soup. And then down here I have some chicken breasts, and that is going to be for the tater tot hot dish that I've been talking about that I have yet to make. So I better get moving because I have a lot to do. So I just got sidetracked talking with Amber and cutting up the chicken, and I forgot that I had the pork sausage on like medium instead of low, and so yeah, there you guys go. True confession time here. I burnt the meat. But I'm going to just pick that off and whatever other burnt areas, and I'm going to package up the rest. And other than you guys, nobody's going to know that that even happened. They're going to eat the pizza up and never even know it. Typically I get Sam in the kitchen with me. He's always entertaining. But today we've got Peter and Maria and Joseph doing a little Macarena dance for us. Isn't that silly? You guys are silly. Here is the recipe that I've been telling you guys about. It is called Cheesy Chicken Tater Tot Casserole in the crock pot. That's a long name. But anyway, it's just, you can see it. Boneless, skinless chicken breast, tater tots, bacon pieces, cheddar cheese, milk, and salt and pepper. So I didn't want to mix all of that together and freeze it like that, because it does say in the directions it has to be layered in the crock pot. So what I did here, I just cut up my chicken, and I am going to just freeze it so that on the day that I want to make this, I'll just pull this out the night before. It can thaw, it'll be ready to go. I did have some chicken breast left, so I sliced this into little strips. Tomorrow for lunch, I'll probably, or maybe supper, I guess it depends, but we'll probably just fry this up quick. The kids will like that. We can have some like chicken strips with ranch dressing or something for lunch. What's the matter? Garbage stinks.
Bad.
Yeah, Sam has not been feeling well for 2 days now. I asked him to take the garbage out because he's feeling a little bit better, and he needs to get outside and get some fresh air. So yes, even when he's sick, I'm making him do some work. But anyway, here is the pizza sausage that I fried up. And to give it that nice pizza flavoring, here's what I use. This is not sponsored or anything, just what I use. Penzeys frozen pizza seasoning. It's a good mix of all the pizza seasonings. In here, I have my ground beef and all my onion. That I'm going to package up in just a second. I'm just taking a look at my list here, and I do actually have a pack of mashed potatoes left from last month because we never, whatever night it was I made the meal, we didn't do the mashed potatoes. We did something else that night. I think we had some leftovers of something else. And then, so I'm only going to have to make one thing of mashed potatoes for this month. And what else? I am going to make up the marinades and throw the chicken breasts into the marinades and get those back in the freezer for when we do the grilled chicken salads. Other than that, I'm not going to make the chicken noodle soup completely. What I did over here is I just put into my crock pot all of the chicken thighs. No, what are these? Chicken leg quarters. And I put about 2 cups of water in there. I'm just going to let that cook down probably until we get back from the ball game tonight. And then I'll just put this in the fridge. Tomorrow I will pull that all off the bone. I will save the broth that it makes, and I will use that in the chicken soup as well. What else am I going to do? I'm not going to completely make the taco soup either, since that is so easy to put together. It's just opening up cans and dumping. All I'm going to do is season up the meat, put that in a freezer bag, and then boom, I can just throw that into the soup when it's time. I really tried to keep the meals super, super simple because I know that the garden's going to take a lot of time. I know that BMX is always taking a lot of time. Pretty soon, Gymkhana is going to be starting up, and so that's going to get busy on Wednesday nights as well. And so I just wanted to have things really simple for this month. I'm just going to get all this packaged up, and then we're going to move on with supper. Tonight's supper, we are going to be making the bacon wrap mini roasts. I did get the bacon out before, and it's just about thawed. It's going to be thawed in, well, as long as it thaws in another 10 minutes, it'll be ready to go. So I'm going to get that wrapped around the mini roasts. And we are also tonight for supper. It really is Wednesday, but you see we kind of got behind on the meals. So we are doing bacon wrap mini roasts, rice, and fresh fruit. I am going to cut up this cantaloupe here and make some rice, and everybody is going to be happy. And they're all going to love that for supper. Not kitchen news, but tell us what you found, Peter.
I found a 4-leaf clover.
That is the coolest. Whoop, let's let it focus. Whoop, leave it in one spot, real close, real close. And I'll put my hand behind it, and then it'll focus. Maybe, there we go. There it is, a 4-leafed clover.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That is so awesome. Well, you're going to have to really, really think of a really, really good wish for that. I just have my little containers set up over here. They look kind of small through the camera lens, but I think these are about 4 cups or so. And so I'm just going to divide up my meat. 1 for pizza burgers and 2 for taco soup. Gosh, Peter, where are you finding these?
Just outside right on the patio. I'm gonna look for some more.
I want the bacon.
All right, so this is what the bacon wrapped mini venison roasts look like. It's just a big,
gonna have the bacon.
it's just a hunk of backstrap that we cut into like maybe a 3-inch piece. Anyway,
I don't want bacon.
it's kind of loud here. Everybody is really excited. We're getting ready to go to the Raptors game in a little bit, and
Let's go.
I know everyone's happy. So this is what we're doing.
It's mine.
Mini roasts, muskmelon.
Weiss.
There is the rice. Weiss? Is that what you say? Weiss?
Yeah, because it's
And there
white.
it is. We'll see you guys later at the game. Yeah, I don't care how many kids you guys have. It takes forever to get out the door, doesn't it? It seems like everyone's always last minute, last minute. Yes! That's you. Yay, Roscoe. Come on, let's go. Oh, I need my purse. That would be good.
Come on, Joseph.
That's so funny. I think we have to go through this door over here. All right, here we go. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right.
Hi.
Welcome, Litterfield. How are you?
Thank you. Great.
Good.
Thanks. Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
Yay, Maria.
It's a donut.
Joe, you have to say happy birthday.
Happy birthday, let's go.
Yeah, happy birthday.
For Roscoe's birthday?
You want a birthday cake?
You want a cake?
So we got the vanilla with caramel, we got chocolate, or this is raspberry with almond.
Wow.
What do you think of the birthday cake for him?
Isn't that cool?
You see all those people in the stadium? Are you one of them, or you don't know yet?
Are you going to go for chocolate? Chocolate. Thank you.
All right, Joseph, he's got to say hi to other people too.
Have fun. Bye. Let's go. Bridget, let's go.
We were just here and we look over and we see Emily and Sparky and one of their friends. But Emily's husband knows everybody.
Mom, what is the guy?
You know, his name's Peter. Emily's husband knows everybody. It's going to be a while before they get over here.
Today, following everyone around. If you want to watch more of all this fun action, like, comment, subscribe, go to the community tab to stay up to date with everything that is going on. Good. Have a great night.